So why am I doing that? Probably because I've had too much to drink, but not really. It's because I'm trying to be a little masculine, because the most masculine wine that you can get is Cabernet Sauvignon. Why do I say masculine? As winemakers, we refer to the term masculine meaning strong. And Cabernets are always very strong. They're the strongest red wine that you're ever going to get. They're really deep, dark in colour. They're very tannic. They've got lots of flavour. If people get into aging a wine, they generally always age a Cabernet Sauvignon. Why is that? It's because Cabernet Sauvignon, when we grow the vines, they're really small berries, about the size of a pea. And there's a seed in there, and there's the skin, and there's not much juice. And all the colour and flavour that go into a red wine is in the skins. So there's a little bit of juice and a lot of skins. So when we ferment the juice with the skins, we pick up a lot of colour, a lot of flavour, but also a lot of tannin from the skins, because that's where the tannin's the thing that sucks your mouth together when you have some of those red wines and you pucker in, and that's the tannin that's in the wine. So Cabernet Sauvignons have that. So here's a Cabernet, deep, dark in colour. What do I get on the nose? Oh, man. You get these, first of all, you get these beautiful aromatics. You get these dark black fruits, plums, blackberries, black currants. Think of all of those. But then in a lot of Cabernets, you also get this sort of cedar and sometimes coconut and caramel character that comes from the oak. Sometimes where Cabernet's grown, you sometimes get a minty or even a slight green bean character in there. It really depends on where it's grown. But they're really complex, and they just got a hell of a lot going on in the glass. Oh man, you just, and then on the palate, the palate is just layered, but it's got the tannin, that real puckeriness on the back, but lots of flavour, generally lots of alcohol, so that holds up the whole complexity. If I was going to have Cabernet Sauvignon, I wouldn't sit down and have it on its own. I would have it with a piece of steak, piece of pork even, but mostly red meat or lamb. And the reason why we do that is because you've got the tannin and it's going to suck your mouth together, but the fat in that New York strip cuts into the tannin and makes the wine taste softer. And if you don't believe me, a little simple thing you can do at home is buy a Cabernet that's over $20 where it's got some more tannin, put it in your mouth and taste it, and then get a little bit of brie cheese, little creamy cheese that's a little fatty, put it in your mouth, take it, and then take the same Cabernet and taste it again. It's a completely different wine. It's really soft and it's really easy to drink. So the fattiness and the creaminess cuts into that tannin. That's why we pair wine and food together, for exactly that reason. So Cabernet Sauvignon, safe bet, generally great at all price points. Classic ones come from Bordeaux, but you get great ones from Alexander Valley, Napa Valley. That's the best regions for Cabernet. Also Chile does well. Oh, that's really good. Now I'm going to lunch to have a nice, big, juicy steak. Bye.